poster. Now we are gonna explain more about it. Let's get started.
Characteristic of mosses are: mosses is a non-vascular plant. Mosses are seedless. Mosses produce spore in a capsule which are connect with gametophyte. Mosses fertilize through water. When the sperm become mature, they have to swim to the egg. Mosses belong to the phylum Bryophytes. Mosses root contain multicellular rhizoid. Mosses live in a damp habitat, which is a wet and shady location. Mosses don't have support tissue. Mosses limited in size by their poor ability to transport water because they have no vascular tissue.
Today I want to talk about ferns. Ferns is a vascular plants that also known as seedless vascular plants, which reproduce and spread through a spore. And ferns are plants that contain vascular tissue but do not have a flower or seed. So ferns generally reproduce by producing spore as a cluster under the leaf, and fertilization through water that can make the sperm become mature and easy to swim to the egg. So ferns belong to the phylum Pteridophyta that contain the true roots that can extensive branching networks of a root cell and able to penetrate deep into soil in order to extract water and nutrients. So ferns majority it live in damp habitat that wet and in shady locations. So ferns are slow in growing and can take several years to reach their mature size. That's why there are small ferns and some large ones according to their habitats or surrounding conditions.
Is conifer. Okay, I will tell you about the characteristic of conifer. Okay, first, conifer was a vascular plant. Okay, the seeds of conifer is in cone. Okay, conifer reproduce using their cone, and some cones are male and some are female. The male cones release pollen. This pollen is carried by the vine. If the pollen lands on a female cone, then the female cone will produce seeds. Okay, the hard scale of the cone protect the new seed as they grow. Okay, for the characteristic fertilization, conifer is water not required and pollen and seed. Okay, conifer belongs to the division of gymnosperms known as Phenophyta. Within Phenophyta, all conifers belong to a class called Pinopsida and a subclass Pinophidae. The roots for a conifer, okay, most conifer have rather shallow, if widespreading, root system making the trunk highly susceptible to wind and surface disturbance. Okay, species of conifer can be found in almost all parts of the world and are often most common plants in their habitat as in taiga. Okay, the support tissue for conifer is advanced. Okay, last is size. Size of conifer is small and large.
Lastly, we will talk about the dipterocarps. The dipterocarp plant have a particular characteristic. First, this dipterocarp plant are vascular plant. A vascular plant is any one of number of plant with specialized vascular tissue. The two types of vascular tissue like xylem and polyp are responsible for moving water, mineral, and the product of photosynthesis throughout the plant. Second, dipterocarp have a seed-enclosed fruit. The reproduction method for dipterocarp is via fruit and seeds. Planting stalk of a dipterocarp can be produced from seed, seedling, and vegetatively by cuttings. Containerized seedling or weedling ground in mixture of peat and rice husk or topsoil provide the most reliable solution at the moment. The dipterocarp not require water to fertilize because pollen and seed spread by wind or animal. The dipterocarp also belonging to the general assemblages such as Shohera. They contain carbohydrate in the root for transport of sugar from the mother tree to the seedling through the extomycorrhizal connection. The dipterocarp adapted to the climate of high temperature and abundant rainfall throughout the year, and some species have been developed to adapt to the diverse habitat and climatic conditions. They have a support tissue, and the size of tree is tall and large.
Benefits of the organisms to human.
There are many benefits of mosses to human. One of example of mosses that give benefit to human is sphagnum moss. Sphagnum moss was used as a bandage to stop bleeding wounds. It also has antiseptic properties and can hold up to 20 times its weight in water. Sphagnum moss also used by gardeners, which dried sphagnum peat moss was mixed with soil to improve the water holding capacity of soil.
Next, I will talk about the benefits of ferns to human. The first one is cinnamon ferns, or we call it as Osmunda cinnamomea, that we use to external for rheumatism and internally for joint pain. And the second one is a sensitive ferns, or we call it as Onoclea sensibilis, that can be used for infections, blood disorder, blood deficiency, and cold in the blood, and other. At the same time, sensitive ferns also can be used to restore the female system after childbirth, externally used for sores.
Next is benefits of conifers to human. Okay, first, cypress trees may include its possible ability to improve the health of the respiratory tract. Okay, next second, cypress trees can help improve hair health with the decoction is applied to the hair and scalps. Okay. Last, conifers offer us the majority of the lumber we use to build structures. And then there's the whole host of other products we make out of them, such as paper, pencil, turpentine, and even cancer drugs.
Benefit of dipterocarp of human. This is a Dryobelanus lanceolater. Okay, first, Dryobelanus lanceolater bird is one of the plant species from Dipterocarpaceae family, which have several medicinal purposes such as a mouth ulcer, abscesses, boil, and good sores. And the second is the stem bar of the lanceolater have an antibacterial and cytotoxic properties against human breast cancer. And the third is Dryobelanus lanceolater oil also has a high antimicrobial activity for bacteria that cause dental caries disease and are antioxidant.